Hello, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We're taking a look now at the Champions League picks of the day for today. We're in week 2, Tuesday 27th. I've got 3 of the best tipsters in the industry. Got Stuart from tipsterhq.com, Alex from needfortips.com, and Bernardo from theowltips.com, all here to share their picks that they have taking ahead of obviously kickoff today. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today.
Hey, Natalie.
Hello, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Hello. Now we've got quite a wealth of matches, and I think one of the main ones that I've got my eye on, probably I think is the key fixture here, Dortmund versus Real Madrid. It is pretty tight, and it's actually Dortmund who are the slight favourites here, 2.5. That's with Pinnacle. We are powered by Pinnacle today, which is very nice. And then Real Madrid come in 2.8. Many people are avoiding the outrights. Is anybody here confident enough to play that match on the outrights?
No.
Yeah, I am. I'm on the outrights.
Are you? You sound confident.
Yeah, I'm playing something.
What are you going for?
Yeah, well, I think I'm going for Real Madrid. I think they've been looking at this one. They've been planning towards it. And I think Borussia Dortmund going to give them the kind of open game that Zinedine Zidane could do quite well in. If it was tactical, then I think there would be something else to worry. But looking at the odds, there's some really good odds on Real Madrid right now, 3.28.
Wow.
Yeah, much better now, I have to say, because the odds on Dortmund are dropping, and they are paying now around 2.25. So yeah, odds on Madrid rise a little bit. I think that, well, if I had to play it now, I think that I would choose the same approach as Stuart here.
Mm-hmm. Anybody got a main bet for this match that they feel really confident about?
I think that we will. Okay.
No problems, Alex. Go.
Go on, let's start with you, Alex.
I think that we will see goals, but from the goals market, it's hard to choose more than 2.5 because actual value is from 3.5 and up. So I see both teams scoring and over 2.5. I think this combination of betting, I think that it will be a winner tip from my point of view.
Yeah, both have got tight defenses, though. I'm just wondering if this could be closer. Bernardo, what's your official pick for this match?
I like the over. It's not a huge value because it's where is the public money, but I have to say that I still like it. 193 for me. The over 3.0 is the bet for this game. If you want to split it with, for example, team totals, which is the over 1.5, and the Real Madrid over 1.5 goals is paying a lot. 228.
Mm-hmm.
You can split it, but I'm gonna take straight on the over 3.
All right. Leicester versus Porto, obviously quite an interesting match. Leicester really powered through their week 1 performance there against Club Brugge, 3-0. That was on the road. They're at home now. They're playing Porto. Both teams have been struggling. Do you think Leicester could get the job done here? They are the favourites with Pinnacle here, 2.3. Bernardo, do you think Porto can give Leicester a run for their money, or do you think this is going to be close?
Well, I think Porto, even not being on a good form, I think that they can create some problems to Leicester. They have much more experience on these kind of competitions, and they know how to play in the road. And Leicester, as well, their defenders are not so good. And after they lost Kante on defensive midfield, they concede easily. And I think that easily versus the kind of teams with talent players up in the front, and Porto has that kind of players. However, they have also problems on the back, so I think that we can see goals because both teams have very good offensive lines. Leicester is much better with Slimani now, and Porto has an amazing striker, André Silva.
All right. Anybody got official lean? Stuart, have you got any tips for this match?
No, I've not got an official link, but I remember I was having a chat with Bernardo before the AS Roma and Porto game, and he was saying no, Porto can't win this one, and then they did. So maybe his bias is coming in there. I don't know. That sounds quite interesting. The over 2.5, 2.12 of Pinnacle Sports looks quite interesting. I have to say.
Yeah, I'm looking at both teams to score for this match. Actually, quite
exactly,
like that.
Exactly my tip. My approach here. Both teams to score because. I am going also with Bernardo, what he said, and I'm thinking that what I saw in the previous games from Champions League from the two teams, I think that this is the best bet and is one of my main tips for today. Playing single 1.84, I found the best for this one.
Yeah,
nice.
I took it also 195 early in the week. both teams to score, and also over 2.25, around 193.
All right, great stuff. And one more match that I want to have a quick discussion about, and then I'm going to run through if guys have got some like top tips, maybe 3 or no more than 3 that you want to present for our viewers. Going to have a quick look at Moscow versus Tottenham, just because we've got a Spurs fan here in the crowd. Raise your hand, Stuart. There he is. And also a Porto fan here it is. But yeah, Moscow versus Tottenham now. Obviously, Tottenham are the favourites in this match, but Tottenham lost their first match to Monaco 2-1, a match that they were predicted to win on their turf. Now they travel to Moscow. Stuart, should they be rightful favourites?
With the team they've got at the moment, probably not. I mean, Tottenham have got 4 major players out that are missing. Moussa Dembele, Eric Dyer, Harry Kane and Danny Rose, all are going to be missing this game. None of them have travelled. Moussa Sissoko is going to be missing, which isn't a major issue for me, I have to say. I think there'll be goals in it because I think Tottenham have to play a more open attacking side. But for me, I think this one's going to end in a draw. I think Tottenham would be happy with a point from this one. So I'm going to go for the draw.
Yeah. Anybody else got some thoughts on this match?
Well, with the misses that Tottenham have, I think that it lost value to play on their side. But I would say that the draw no bet on Tottenham because CSKA is also not so strong this year. Yeah, but it's not also very easy to play in Russia. It's a long trip, so I'm gonna stay away. If I had to back it here, I would play Tottenham draw no bet.
All right, Alex, anything to add?
Yeah, we'll keep the bet that we discussed 2 days ago when we previewed this match. Exactly what I said, like Bernardo, that going in Russia to play against CSKA or Zenit is very tough for any team in Europe, and a lot of problems to Tottenham. But Tottenham will score also. I think that both teams to score is also here is very good, and it has 1.8, 1.9. The best odd on the market right now. The odds decreased a little bit from a few days ago, but I think that I will stick also with that one for today.
All right, great stuff. Now I'm going to ask you what your top tips of the day, even if you've got one. Stuart, have you got anything that you absolutely love?
Who are you going with?
I think he's frozen. All right, we'll move over to you. Oh, well, we didn't hear this, Stuart. Have you got any sort of top tips for today?
Well, my top tip is obviously a Real Madrid win. Apart from that, I have to say I'm looking at the Sevilla-Lyon game. I think Lyon had a very good result at the weekend. They're looking fairly good. Certainly a decent attacking side. And I have to say, looking at a double chance, you can get 2.2 with Ladbrokes, and that's a bet I'm looking at, but not 100% sold on just yet.
All right, so that's your top tip of the day. Bernardo, what have you got?
Well, my top tip is over 2.25 on Leicester versus Porto, and also both teams to score. You can split your money on that. And also Juventus minus 1.25, around 173 at Dinamo Zagreb.
Yeah, I love that Juventus bet as well, actually. What have you got for us, Alex?
I'm going to risk a little bit more on that Juventus game. I'm going with minus 1.5. Also, I posted this tip on our site. It's 1.85 right now. I'm going with an odd of 2.2, Monaco with Bayer Leverkusen, both teams to score, and the over 2.5 goals in the match. And the one that we discussed earlier, Leicester with Porto, both teams to score.
Yeah, I like the both teams to score. Love Juventus as well on the handicap line. Fantastic stuff, guys. Thanks so much for sharing your tips. And we will be back exactly the same time tomorrow to take a look at Wednesday's matches and then also Thursdays for the Europa League rundown as well. So stay tuned for that. Any questions, comment section below this video, guys. Thanks for joining us today.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.